To read, obviously a miracle worker epic. I didn't know where to be said before that, so yeah, no pressure there. Thanks for being here today. I am extremely excited to be the head coach at Old Dominion. I'd like to thank the Board of Trustees, President Broderick, Wood Stealing, Bruce Stewart, and all of Monarch Nation for the opportunity. This is a responsibility that I do not take lightly. In my short time in Norfolk, I can already feel the passion that this fan base has for our program. Our team will work diligently each and every day to reward that faith and loyalty. I would also like to thank James Franklin, Sandy Barber, and Penn State for a memorable 6 years. Coach Franklin has been a professional mentor and a personal friend. The last 9 years has been an incredible ride. His faith and confidence in me is something that I will never be able to repay. I can only hope that I will be able to pass that spirit on to the next generation of coaches. Next, I would like to thank the great players that I have been lucky enough to coach. Without their sacrifices and belief in me, I would not be able to stand here before you today. At each stop, I have been blessed with the rare gift of tough and coachable players. The relationships that I have built with these players and their families is a reward that will last a lifetime. Every year, I'm reminded that I have the single best job in the world, coaching incredible athletes to play the greatest team sport that has ever been invented. The game requires hard work, discipline, attention to detail, and toughness. It is a tough game played by tough people. But in the end, it must be played with passion that can only be created through love. I love this game, and I will surround myself with young men and coaches who feel the same way. The staff that will join me in the 757 will bring energy, enthusiasm, and expertise that will make our entire community proud. We will work diligently to help each and every young man in our program reach his maximum potential on and off the field. In order to do that, our program will follow 4 basic core values. Number 1, positive attitude. I believe that every situation in our life can be viewed one of 2 ways: opportunity or obstacle. It is either a chance for me to grow or learn, or is an impediment stopping me from accomplishing my goals. The way you look at the situations is a choice. A positive attitude allows for you to attack problems and see them as another opportunity to do something worthwhile. Number 2 will be great work ethic. No one will work harder than me. The ability to work hard is a choice. You choose to put the work in necessary to be successful. Confidence is earned, ego is stolen. Hard work is what allows a confident person to know that they have earned the right to win. Number 3 will be compete. I believe in keeping score, and the world does too. All right? We are going to keep score in everything we do. Our players will display relentless competitive fire in everything they do. From practice, to the classroom, to community involvement, to Cornell Field, our players will display a burning desire to compete that will make Monarch Nation proud. The last one is sacrifice. Nothing great in this world has ever been achieved without sacrifice. We must be willing to forego a little pleasure now for the ultimate reward of a championship later. This last part's hard, so I worked for a guy for 11 years that he had a tendency to get emotional at these things, and I made fun of him like constantly. So this last part, I already know I'm going to get emotional. I'm just going to put that out there right now, so it is what it is. I'd like to end by thanking my family who's here with me today. My wife Jen, sons Ryder and Jake. I would not be able to stand in front of you today without my wife. She's my best friend, my greatest ally, and my most loyal advocate. I see this as an opportunity, as a way to prove to her that all her sacrifices are worth it. Yes, that I told you. Now I got that one laughing at you, which is even better. Yeah, that's laugh at you, man. That's nice. Once again, I am truly humbled and honored to be the head football coach at Old Dominion. I look forward to beginning the process of bringing championships at Ballard Stadium. Thank you.
I know Penn State had been after the camps for years to do something with the committee. What did you know? How long were you before you started this process? And what did you learn that maybe you didn't know?
Yeah, I've been down here for a couple camps. Last year I actually came down by myself, it's always been a great experience. There was always a lot of talent at those camps, and that was the number one thing that you could see, and that was something that I obviously knew. I've known Coach Wilder for a while. He's a great man. I thank him for what he's done to build this program into what it is, and I look forward to being able to take it to the next level. What I learned was that the people at this university are what make this place special, and it's why I wanted to come here. Everybody I met, I could feel their passion for ODU. There are people who have left who are recruiting me to come here, and I can feel their passion as well. So it's been an unbelievable thing, but to me, relationships and people are the key, and that's what I feel here.
Coach, you met with the team, I understand, what's your message to them? How do you
My message to them was, quite frankly, that this is our program, not mine. And I wanted to make sure that they knew that. They're going to be, they're not only part of it, they are the program, right? They're the guys on the field. I'm not going to be on that field, making plays. They are, and so talked about how we're going to work hard. I encouraged them strongly to finish well in the classroom, and I told them that I want to have an open dialogue. I gave them my cell number, and I already had 200 and God knows how many text messages before that. Now I have a few more, but it's been great. I've been able to meet with some of them, individually. I've had unbelievable experience. We have a great group of young men who are going to be very successful.
Coach, how much does the earliest period celebrate Georgia?
It doesn't. Yeah. So I would say to you this: it's more important to bring in the right people, than I would rather have an empty spot in our recruiting class right now than to bring in somebody that doesn't fit our program and our university. So there is a second signing day. People forget that, and there is still 35% of young men who do not sign during that time. So it's still an available option for us. So I want to make sure that I get in the right coaches. It is imperative that we get the right people in here. This business is all about people. So we've got to make sure that we have the right people, not only as coaches, but also as players. So I'm not going to rush and make rash decisions. In fact, I'm going to make sure that I have patience. Patience is a virtue, and I believe in that, and we're going to make sure that we get the right people.